8 heroic dogs who saved their humans. A dog is the only thing on the planet that loves you more than it loves itself. And that sentiment is never more apparent than in a life-or-death situation. In the face of impending disaster, dogs have repeatedly demonstrated loyalty, bravery, and intellect to protect their family members. From car accidents and house fires to muggings and medical emergencies, countless humans owe their lives to their dogs, a neighbor's dog, or even a four-legged stranger's bravery and compassion. Here are 8 heroic dogs who saved their humans. Number 8. Dog saves owner from being mugged. This proud dog owner was moments away from losing all his hard-earned money when a masked robber entered his shop late at night and demanded that he'd give up everything he had. The robber hit the dog owner right on his head with a wooden stick. The two men started fighting, but the robber had the upper hand because of his weapon, until the dog came to the rescue and evened out the playing field. The dog bit down hard on the intruder's leg, knowing that things could get really bad for him. The masked man immediately made a run for it as soon as he saw an opening. Number 7. Dog stops cars to save owner from seizing clover. The dog went above and beyond to save her owner's life. Haley Moore was out walking her Simoid when she had a seizure. Clover can be seen in a panic state on surveillance video from across the street attempting to wake Haley, who is lying motionless on the ground. Then something extraordinary happens. A car speeds by, seemingly giving Clover an idea. She dashes into the middle of the road, and sure enough, an approaching vehicle comes to a stop to help Haley out. The driver exits the vehicle and rushes over to assist Clover on helping Haley. Number 6. Peanuts saves the day. A shelter dog with a troubled past is being hailed as a hero after finding a 3-year-old girl naked alone and curled up in a ditch in freezing temperatures. It was a regular morning when a husband and wife couple from Delta County in Michigan noticed that their newly adopted dog Peanut was rushing up and down the stairs, barking and sprinting, until the owners decided to let her out into the backyard. Peanut bolted into the field behind the couple's house as soon as she was let out. The husband chased after her until he found a 3-year-old girl curled up in a ditch shivering from the cold. The girl was taken to a neighboring hospital by the authorities following an inquiry. It was discovered that she had been living in unsafe conditions, and emergency services were dispatched to remove both the girl and her sister from their abusive parents. This is why we love dogs. They just know when something isn't right. If it wasn't for Peanut's amazing instincts, who knows what could have happened? Peanut had apparently come from an abusive environment before being rescued by her current pet owners, which makes her story even more incredible. Number 5. Canine hero from 911. One of the many heroes who bravely fought to save lives during one of the most tragic tragedies on U.S. soil was a dog named Burton, a search and rescue golden retriever whose very first job was hunting for survivors. During 9/11, Burton put her life on the line to save others. Despite the lethal fires, falling rubble, and other dangers, she aided through hurricanes Katrina and Ivan. Even after 9/11, she eventually retired at 10 years old and worked as a reading dog in primary schools, performing more community service than most humans. Burton died at the age of 16 from kidney disease, bringing an end to a lovely and valiant life. Her achievements and services to the nation will definitely be remembered for a very long time. Number 4. Golden Retriever bites back at rattlesnake. Paula Godwin was hiking in Arizona in June 2018 when she almost stepped on a deadly rattlesnake. Her puppy Todd, who was only a year old at the time, saved her life. "My hero of a puppy Todd saved me," she stated in a post on Facebook. Todd leaped in front of Godwin's leg, where the snake was about to bite her. In the process, the brave puppy was bitten by the snake at full force, but fortunately he was able to recover from his injuries. Number 3. Dog dials 911 to help blind owner. Maria Collin, a Puerto Rican immigrant living in Philadelphia, went blind in the early 1990s. She then got a service dog, Yolanda, a lovely golden Labrador, to assist her with everyday tasks. Yolanda, on the other hand, would do much more than just assist Maria. While Maria was sleeping, a fire broke out in her home. When she smelled smoke in the air, she summoned Yolanda by yelling danger, an emergency word she was trained to recognize. Yolanda quickly contacted 911 using a special phone, and emergency personnel arrived shortly. After Yolanda really went above and beyond to perform her duties, her intelligence and quick thinking will truly go down in the history books. What's even more interesting is that this isn't the first time she's dialed 911 for her owner. Yolanda's owner fell in the house alone and was knocked out. When the doc saw her owner was unresponsive, she dialed 911 as it turns out. This is at least the third time Yolanda has stepped in to save the day. Another time when Yolanda called the cops was when she heard two men conversing below her while her owner was sleeping in 2013. She began growling. She locked the bedroom door and chased the intruders out, but not before they switched on the stove's gas. Yolanda's owner phoned the cops when she realized what was going on because Yolanda had contacted them via her special phone. They were already on her way. Number 2. Dog saves drowning child. This heroic pup didn't deem it safe for his little master to go out for a swim without a lifeguard. The child barely dipped his feet into the water before he knew it. The dog had switched into superhero mode. The dog swiftly jumped into action and gently dragged the child out of the water. The child tries to escape the dog's grip, but the canine has its mind dead set on dragging its owner out of dangerous way. Sure, the child was absolutely in no immediate danger, but it's the thought that matters. The fact that the dog was so worried about the little guy that it didn't think twice before jumping straight into the water is absolutely adorable. Number 1. Pit bull decimates home intruder. This pit bull didn't show any remorse when an intruder entered his house. When the pit's owner comes to investigate some weird noises coming from her living room, she sees a strange man attempting to steal her TV. The woman runs out of the room and tries to lock the door, but the man powers through little. Did he know that a bloodthirsty pit bull was waiting for him to make just this one wrong move? As soon as the man powers through the door, a full-sized pit pounces into him and pushes the intruder into a corner and starts attacking him. Alright, comment down below which of these dog stories touched your heart the most. Remember to like the video, and we'll see you in the next one.